First of all, what went through my mind is how stupid am I to actually...
Hey everybody, it's Your Name here, with How To. We're diving into 10 of the craziest, most bonkers facts about the internet that'll have you looking at your phone like it's some kind of alien tech. From the actual weight of the internet, spoiler, it's lighter than you think, to lasers shooting through space. No, seriously, this is gonna be epic. And trust me, fact number 7, life-changing. Let's do this! Alright folks, buckle up because this first one's a real head-scratcher. We all know the internet is huge, right? But did you know that all those cat videos, emails, and TikToks, the entire internet technically weighs less than a grain of sand? Yeah, you heard that right. Scientists calculated the weight of all those electrons storing our data, and guess what? The whole shebang comes out to less than a strawberry seed. It's mind-blowing. So, next time you're struggling to download a file and someone's like, the internet is so slow today, you can hit them with, well, at least it's not heavy. It's the internet, man. It defies all logic. There are over 1.5 billion websites out there. That's a staggering number when you think about it. Imagine the sheer volume of information, creativity, and content that exists across all these sites. But here's the kicker. 90% of all internet traffic happens on less than 1% of those websites. It's like a massive digital funnel where most of us end up in the same tiny corner of the web. We're all basically huddled together on the same few sites like it's a digital block party, while the rest of the internet is just crickets. It's as if the vast majority of the web is a ghost town waiting for visitors who never come. Think of it like this. It's like owning a giant buffet, but everyone's just crowded around the pizza station. There's so much more to explore, but we stick to what we know and love. That's the internet in a nutshell. We've got Google, YouTube, Facebook, Amazon. These giants dominate our online experience. And then there's like a billion other websites just gathering dust in the corner. They're out there, full of potential, but largely ignored. I mean, I get it, those are some pretty awesome websites. They offer convenience, entertainment, and a sense of community. But still, there's a whole world of digital goodness out there just waiting to be explored. New ideas, unique content, and hidden gems are just a click away. So, next time you're scrolling through the same 5 websites, take a chance and click on something new. You might stumble upon something incredible. It could be the next big thing. Or, it could be a website about squirrels wearing hats. Either way, it's bound to be an interesting experience. Either way, it's an adventure. So, go ahead, dive into the unknown corners of the internet and see what you find. Who knows, you might just discover your new favorite site. Alright, let's talk memes. We all love them, right? But here's a little secret. The internet didn't invent memes. Humans have been doing this for over a century. The very first meme ever was from way back in 1921, and it showed expectation versus reality. Sound familiar? It's like the OG meme that started it all. And guess what? It hasn't changed much. Memes are all about taking a relatable experience and turning it into a shareable image or video. Remember those hang in there baby posters with the cat hanging from a branch? That's a meme. So yeah, the next time you're scrolling through your feed and you see a hilarious meme, remember you're participating in a centuries-old tradition. Never underestimate the power of a good meme. Chapter 4, spam, 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 it's everywhere. Get ready for this, around 85% of all emails sent every day are spam. That's like a spampocalypse. Seriously, who are these people sending out billions of emails about fake Rolex watches and weight loss pills? It's a mystery for the ages. But one thing's for sure, spam is the digital equivalent of that annoying telemarketer who calls you during dinner. It's unwanted, it's intrusive, and it's clogging up our inboxes faster than you can say unsubscribe. But hey, at least it gives us a good laugh sometimes, right? Like, who hasn't gotten an email from a Nigerian prince promising them $1 million? Just don't click on any suspicious links, okay? Unless you're really in the market for a time-traveling toaster. Chapter 5. Google's got a real-life dinosaur. Alright, let's take a break from all the spam and talk about something a little more fun: dinosaurs. Specifically, Google's Dinosaur. You know the one I'm talking about, right? That little pixelated T-Rex that pops up on your Chrome browser when your internet connection goes down. Yeah, well, it turns out Google's love for dinosaurs goes way beyond a cute browser game. Get this, Google actually has a real dinosaur skeleton named Stan at its headquarters. A life-size, fully assembled T-Rex fossil worth millions of dollars. Can you imagine walking through the Googleplex and bumping into a giant T-Rex skeleton? It's like something out of a dream. But here's the real question, why does Google have a dinosaur? Well, according to some, it's a reminder to stay grounded and not take themselves too seriously. Or maybe it's just because they can. Hey, when you're a multi-billion-dollar tech giant, you can pretty much do whatever you want, right? Chapter 6. The first website ever is still out there. Okay, get ready for a blast from the past, because this next fact is going to take you back to the early days of the internet. Imagine a time when the internet was a mysterious new frontier, a digital Wild West waiting to be explored. The very first website ever made is still online today. It's like a digital time capsule from 1991. This site was created by Tim Berners-Lee, the father of the World Wide Web, at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research. It's a pretty basic website, just plain text on a white background. No flashy graphics, no videos, just pure, unadulterated information. It was designed to explain the World Wide Web to newcomers. But hey, it was groundbreaking for its time. Think of it like the Mona Lisa of the internet. Just as the Mona Lisa is revered in the art world, this website holds a special place in the history of the internet. Sure, it's no Instagram or TikTok, but it started it all. This is where it all began, folks. From this humble beginning, the internet has grown into a vast, interconnected web of information and communication. And the craziest part, you can still visit it today. Just type in the address, hit enter, and boom, you're transported back to the digital Stone Age. It's like stepping into a time machine and witnessing the birth of the internet. It's kind of amazing to think about how far we've come since then. From simple text pages to dynamic, interactive experiences, the internet has evolved in ways that were unimaginable back in 1991. Back then, the internet was just a niche thing for academics and tech enthusiasts. It was a tool for sharing research and ideas, not the global phenomenon it is today. Now, it's an integral part of our lives. We use it for everything from shopping to socializing, from learning to entertainment. And it all started with that one simple website. It's a testament to how a single idea can change the world. Okay, get ready to have your mind blown, because this next fact is straight out of a science fiction movie. Scientists are exploring ways to transmit internet data via lasers. Yes, lasers. Imagine, no more buffering, no more lag, just lightning-fast internet speeds beamed straight to your device from space. Laser internet is still in its early stages of development. But hey, a few years ago, self-driving cars seemed like science fiction too, right? And now look at us. We're practically living in the future. So buckle up, Buttercup, because the internet is about to get a whole lot faster and more awesome. Alright, let's be real here, folks. We all know cats rule the internet, right? From Grumpy Cat to Keyboard Cat to Nyan Cat, these furry felines have taken over our screens and our hearts. But did you know that cats have been a part of pop culture for over a century? The very first cat video ever filmed was way back in 1894 by Edison Studios. 2 cats boxing. Fast forward to today, and we've got 24/7 cat live streams, cat memes galore, and enough cat videos on YouTube to last us a lifetime. So the next time you're scrolling through your feed and you see a cat video, don't just keep scrolling. Take a moment to appreciate these furry little creatures for the joy they bring us, and then share that video with all your friends, because everyone deserves a little more cat in their lives. Okay, let's get real for a second, folks. The internet is amazing, but it can also be addictive, like really addictive. And I'm not just talking about spending a little too much time scrolling through social media. I'm talking about full-blown internet addiction, where people are neglecting their jobs, their relationships, even their own well-being. In fact, there are rehab centers now specifically designed to help people unplug and overcome their internet addiction. The first one opened in China. We're talking about no phones, no computers, no Wi-Fi, just you and the great outdoors. Sounds terrifying, right? Or maybe kind of refreshing? So how about we make a pact, right here, right now? Let's all try to be a little more mindful of our internet use. Let's put down our phones every once in a while and actually interact with the real world. I promise the internet will still be there when you get back. And who knows, you might even enjoy your time offline. Okay, we've talked about a lot of crazy stuff today, but this last fact is a little creepy. You might want to sit down for this one. Only about 10% of the internet is visible to us regular folks. That's right, the websites you visit every day. The social media platforms, the news sites, these are just a tiny fraction of the entire internet. The other 90%? That's the deep web, baby. It's a vast, hidden realm that most of us never see. It's like the internet's basement, full of dusty old files and forgotten secrets. Imagine a place where all the things that don't make it to the surface web are stored. Now, before you go freaking out, the deep web isn't inherently bad. It's not all dark and dangerous. It's just where all the data that's not indexed by search engines lives. Think of it as a massive storage space for information that isn't meant to be easily accessible. Think of it like this. The internet is like an iceberg. The part we see, the surface web, is just the tip. The part we see, the surface web, is just the tip. Beneath the water lies the deep web, a massive chunk of ice that supports the tip. The deep web is the massive chunk of ice lurking beneath the surface. It's a hidden world, teeming with data and information. It's where you'll find things like government databases, academic journals, and private communications. And other stuff that's not meant for public consumption. This includes sensitive information that needs to be kept secure. But then there's the really deep web. The part that's shrouded in mystery and whispered about in hushed tones. That's the dark web, the part that's shrouded in mystery and whispered about in hushed tones. That's the dark web. It's a place where anonymity reigns supreme. And that's a whole other story. We're talking about black markets, hackers, and all sorts of illegal activities. We're talking about black markets, hackers, and all sorts of illegal activities. It's a place where you can find anything and everything for a price and all sorts of illegal activities. It's not a place for the faint of heart, that's for sure. So next time you browse the web, remember, there's a whole hidden world out there. It's not a place for the faint of heart, that's for sure. So, next time you browse the web, remember, there's a whole hidden world out there, just beneath the surface. And that's it for today's deep dive into the wacky world of the internet. Which fact blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more mind-blowing facts and fun explorations into the world around us. Until next time, stay curious, my friends.